Metaverse offers numerous opportunities to all of us. One of the major advantages of Metaverse is the job opportunities it might offer in the future. Want to know more about it? Watch till the end. Hey people, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be looking at 10 interesting job opportunities that come with Meta. But before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Done? Let's get started. The term metaverse refers to a shared virtual world that may be accessed via the internet. Metaverse, by definition, is the next iteration of the internet. It will be built up, shared 3D virtual locales that will be connected to a virtual world. For a long time, Metaverse was only associated with and discussed in fictional films such as The Matrix, DC Comics' Justice League, Snow Crash, and the SMCU. Metaverse, on the other hand, is now predicted to be the next big thing on the internet, providing chances for the developers, entrepreneurs, and inventors. Global digital behemoths such as Nvidia, Facebook, Epic Games, and Roblox Corporation are frequently in the headlines for their contributions to the creation of this new virtual world. Nvidia's Omniverse, a metaverse for engineers, is becoming huge, while Facebook bought Oculus VR to construct virtual meeting places. Facebook's parent company, Meta, recently changed its name to emphasize its metaverse ambition. The corporation also intends to invest $10 billion in the metaverse this year. Number 1. Metaverse Research Scientist. Top universities and large tech corporations currently employ AR and VR research scientists. However, when the metaverse gets more commonly acknowledged, we'll need a lot more brain power. The job of a metaverse research scientist will require more than just creating a few basic digital simulations of the real world into which businesses may bring customers and partners. This is already the case. What the future holds is far more significant. Much, much larger. Metaverse researchers will need to create something comparable to the theory of everything, in which the entire world is digitally accessible and actionable. This architecture will serve as the foundation for all other use cases, including gaming, advertisements, factory quality control, connected health, DeFi, and so on. This is an exceedingly difficult task. Candidates must be able to build and scale prototypes using technology at the intersection of computer vision algorithms for 3D computational photography, neural rendering, scene reconstruction, computational imaging, visual inertial odometry, state estimation, sensor fusion, mapping, and localization. And those prototypes must grow over time. Number 2. Planner for the Metaverse. Ideas are inexpensive. Execution is costly. Once we have a functioning metaverse, most businesses will need to be able to plan and integrate all aspects of functionality into a fully virtual reality, as will choose what to do with this rapidly developing digital environment. The Metaverse Planner comes in handy here. The planner will need to drive a strategic portfolio of opportunities from proof of concept to pilot to deployment as CEOs develop a vision and strategy for the creation and expansion of their company's metaverse revenues. This includes spotting market opportunities, producing business cases, influencing engineering roadmaps, and establishing critical indicators, among other things. Number 3. Ecosystem Architect. The metaverse isn't going to happen by itself, thanks to the Zuck's willpower. It will necessitate the creation of an entire ecology around it. Sensors, CPUs, GPUs, KYC processes, data lakes, renewable electricity production, edge computing, legislation, and regulation are some of the technologies that are being used. The world is complicated, and increasing digitization will be difficult. We might compare this problem to the challenges currently confronting the automobile industry as it transitions to electric vehicles. The items exist, but the lack of widespread charging stations alongside streets and roads, as well as the ongoing improvement of battery capacities, are the major barriers to their acceptance. Similarly, we could have all the necessary software and technology for a metaverse, but be missing everything else. The ecosystem developer would be in charge of liaising with partners and governments to ensure that the various capabilities developed can be implemented on a big scale. Number 4, safety manager within Metaverse. You know how the internet is supposed to be a safe environment for everyone? Yeah, neither do I. Anyone who believes that the metaverse will be any better is delusional. Sure, there are plenty of potential for it to become a safe, welcoming environment, but it won't happen by itself. Privacy, ID verification in the real world, protective headgear is essential, sensors that are adequate. During the design, validation, and mass production stages, we'll need people to provide advice and oversight to ensure that our digital world is safe and meets or exceeds applicable regulatory safety requirements. All of this is done without losing cutting-edge functionality or design, or of course, income. The Metaverse Safety Manager will be that person. Number 5, hardware builder in Metaverse. Code will not be used to construct the metaverse. Sensors, cameras, and headsets will be used to construct it. If someone squeezes your arm online, sensors will make you feel touched. Cameras that detect whether you're having a bad day so the AI doesn't disturb you too much. For further realism, headsets that allow you to feel the sun on your face and simulate a summer day in the digital world. And that's before we get to the dull stuff like inertial measurement units, visible light cameras, and depth cameras for tracking, mapping, and localization. All of the gear required to build a fully digital world that is inextricably linked to the actual world is too expensive. Also, it's complicated. As the metaverse grows more complicated, a metaverse hardware builder will be required to assemble and adjust it. The greatest sensors are now being developed for industrial applications and the automobile sector. Number 6, Metaverse Storyteller. As the experience economy and the concept of gamification gain traction, it's only natural that we expect our virtual reality experiences to have amazing storylines from which we may learn valuable lessons. We want to have a good time. We'd like to cry. We are eager to learn. In the internet age, we want to see slightly wacky stuff. The Metaverse Storyteller enters the picture at this point. This person will be in charge of creating immersive quests for users to explore the metaverse, military training scenarios, hard-to-find marketing opportunities in the shape of corporate storylines, and psychological sessions, among other things. Number 7, fashion designer. One's avatar in a metaverse is a reflection of oneself. While the concept of choosing costumes for our video game avatars is not new, major businesses are focusing on building a name for themselves in the virtual world. The coming together of NFTs, augmented and virtual reality, and other technologies is steadily transforming the fashion game. Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Oscar de la Renta, Casablanca, and Balenciaga are among the brands that have already begun to try the new waters. To preserve the brand value, these digital outfits, or NFTs, are JPEG files secured with blockchain technology. They are exclusively available through and for social media. With the growing popularity of the metaverse, metaverse fashion stylists will be in high demand to build avatars and dress them up to reflect a person's personality. This year, IMVU, an online metaverse and social networking site, staged its first fashion show. It has 50 million pieces of cloth in its virtual marketplace. During the epidemic, IMVU grew by 44%, gaining more than 7 million monthly active users. A metaverse fashion stylist will be in charge of taking their clients shopping, purchasing NFT-based apparel, and dressing them up. Number 8, ad blocking expert. Assume you're walking around a digital place and you're hungry. Unconsciously, you linger a little longer in front of the digital cafes and restaurants you pass. And then all of a sudden, you're bombarded with advertisements for food. At first, it appears to be entertaining, but it becomes obtrusive with time. As soon as we've grown wary of the novelty, we'll want ad blockers capable of detecting advertisements embedded within reality itself. This is where ad blocking professionals can help. I assume they will build plugins to prevent advertisements from appearing, similar to the AdBlock Plus strategy. They won't be paid much, but with donations and access to massive amounts of data, they might be able to make ends meet. Number 9, tour guide. When it comes to immersive worlds, the metaverse's virtual quality guarantees an endless amount of options. Given our proclivity for imagination, it's possible that the metaverse will usher in a new type of tourism. To navigate and explore the various virtual universes, humans may require metaverse tour guides, similar to how the Avengers went from planet to planet. A metaverse tour guide must have a variety of hobbies, including art history, gaming, immersive navigation, and culture. Number 10, lawyer. Evolutionary changes in the metaverse are complicated by a combination of technology, devices, and communication networks. The parallel universe allows people to perform, transact, and create things that have never been seen before. As a result, in the metaverse, a legal landscape must be created and changed. Reed Smith, a Pennsylvania-based legal firm, produced a white paper titled Guide to the Metaverse earlier this year, discussing how lawyers are intrigued by the metaverse's potential and concept. A metaverse lawyer will be in charge of laying the groundwork for various transactions in the virtual realm. With that, we are at the end of the video. If you found it interesting, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. See you again with another exciting video. Until then, bye!